Hello friends, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and in this video we're going to compare two mid-range phones, the Moto G5 Plus with the ASUS Zenfone 3, which is a ZC553KL variant with 5.5 inches display size. Now these two phones are priced at 16,999. As of now, the G5 Plus is available exclusively on Flipkart, and the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max is also available in retail stores. And the pricing right now is 16,999. So which is a better device to buy in this price segment? Let's analyze this without any further delay. Let's get started. So first up, let's see the design and build quality. So design wise, you can see both are metallic devices with great build quality, fit and finish, and feels pretty premium for the pricing. The Moto G5 Plus has a completely new design when compared to the previous variant. We have a slight projection for the camera, but overall it's a compact device thanks to the 5.2 inch screen size. Now talking about the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max, it's a bigger device, heavier device, and also thicker device because it has a bigger screen size, bigger battery, and it feels quite good, but it's like kind of slippery at times because of the smoother edges, curved edges, but definitely it's a good looking device out there. So it's a personal choice which device you like the most. So both are quite good looking device made in metallic chassis and feels pretty premium as well. Now talking about the display, so both the phones come with a full HD display, that's a 1920 by 1080p resolution, but we have a smaller screen size on the Moto G5. Also there is Corning Gorilla Glass protection, while on the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max we have a 2.5D curved glass. Now the display quality is pretty good on both the phones. Both are equally good in terms of the display quality. The viewing angles are really good. Both are good in terms of the touch response as well. But we have additional pixels per inch on the Moto G5 Plus because of the smaller display size. So it's a bit more sharper than the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max, but not by a huge margin. So the display on both the phones are quite good. Next up, let's talk about the software. So here, this is one area where these two devices differ a lot. We have the stock like Android UI with Android 7.0 version, while we have a custom, completely customized version again with Android 6.0 Marshmallow, and we'll analyze both these UIs. First, let's talk about the Moto G5 Plus. It has this stock UI and exactly the same stock like experience. You can see the quick toggles and notification center is exactly the same like what you see on a stock Android, and there are no third-party apps included except for the Moto app, which provides some additional features like actions and always on kind of display. Other than that, it's a plain and basic UI which you find on the stock experience. Now we can see the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max with the Zen UI 4.0. It comes with a lot of features. Additional features are included, and if you go to the settings panel, you can see it is again having a lot of added features like ASUS customized settings, kids mode, EC mode. You can see a completely revamped and customized quick toggles and notification center. There is support for themes, and if you press and hold in the home screen, you can see a lot of additional features like locking our apps, wallpapers, icon packs can be installed. So it's a UI which is for a heavy customization, and people who love a lot of customization with icons and wallpaper definitely will love the Zen UI. So it's again a personal choice on which UI you want, but our choice would be slightly inclined to choose the Moto G5 Plus because of the stock experience, and it also has this latest version of Android. Now let's talk about the performance. So here we have Moto G5 Plus with the Snapdragon 625 octa-core chipset, which is coupled with 4 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of storage. And we have a Snapdragon 430 on the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max with again 3 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of storage. Now the Snapdragon 625 is definitely better than the Snapdragon 430 in almost all aspects, and this is one of the really good chipsets which is optimized for battery performance. When we did the review of Moto G5 Plus, we mentioned that battery capacity and battery performance is one of the good aspects about the Snapdragon 625, and that really shows in the performance as well. Now the gaming experience of both these devices was definitely decent, and we would say again the Moto G5 Plus with the Snapdragon 625 performed better than the Snapdragon 430 in terms of the gaming experience. Now the call quality on both the phones are quite good, and the speaker performance is again decent overall. Now both the phones come with dual SIM cards and 4G LTE support, and we have a dedicated SD card support on the Moto G5 Plus. Next up, let's talk about the camera. So here we have a 12 megapixel rear camera on the Moto G5 Plus with dual LED flash. Here we have a 16 megapixel camera with dual LED flash and laser autofocus. on the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max. Now the front camera is at 5 megapixel on the G5 Plus, while it's an 8 megapixel shooter on the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max. Now let's have a look at the camera UI. You could see that the ASUS UI offers tons of features and modes, while the UI on the Moto G5 Plus is a basic UI which just featuring the professional mode, slow motion, panorama and video recording, while on the other hand we have a lot of additional modes like super resolution, low light, HDR mode, panorama, time lapse, selfie mode, etc. on the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max. So in terms of the features and additional options available, the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max camera interface definitely has an edge. Now talking about the camera performance, this is one area where the Moto G5 Plus definitely has an edge because of the f-stop 1.7 produces really good abilities, and one of the rare cameras in this price segment offering f-stop 1.7 aperture, and the camera performance is definitely really good on the Moto G5 Plus. The ASUS Zenfone 3 Max also provides a decent experience overall in terms of the clarity, and sharpness levels are impressive on the Zenfone 3 Max, but overall color quality looks better on the Moto G5 Plus. Again, in a selfie experience, we would say the Moto G5 Plus with a 5 megapixel shooter definitely has an edge when compared to the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max. Now finally talking about the battery. So this is one area where the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max has an edge because it has a 4100 mAh battery when compared to the 3000 mAh capacity on the the Moto G5 Plus. The Moto G5 Plus definitely has good battery life with the Snapdragon 625 octa-core chipset, and it can last you more than a day with a moderate usage. But on the other hand, we have a 4100 mAh battery on the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max, and it can last you almost 1.5 days of battery life. So battery life is definitely better on the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max. So now both these devices are priced 16,999, which is a better device to buy. If you're looking for a good battery life and a better display, bigger display, then the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max makes much better sense because it has a 5.5 inch screen size when compared to the 5.2 inch Moto G5 Plus, and also it has a highly customized UI. If you're looking for a lot of customization, that's where the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max makes sense. But overall, we would say the Moto G5 Plus makes much better sense because of the better camera, better software, and overall a good package with the Moto G5 Plus, and also the battery life is also good. So in our choice, we would choose the Moto G5 Plus in terms of the overall performance and aspects. So that was the detailed comparison of the Moto G5 Plus with the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max. Hope you liked this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and also hit the red subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.